Cancer, Biting Butterfly Tarot here, and welcome to your October 2022 love reading. However, whenever you see this and it resonates, that means there was a message in there for you. As I'm shuffling through today, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm doing a contest for the subscribers, just to show my appreciation. To enter, all you need to do is just like the video and comment with an emoji. It can be a heart, a thumbs up, a smiley face, whatever you want. And then when the channel reaches 500 subs, I'll do a special video announcing the winners. And you can enter once per video. All videos for September and October will be included. And there'll be 3 winners. The first prize will win this Universe Has Your Back deck. If you don't like that deck or you want another one, you can pick from one of my decks in the Etsy store. And then the runners-up will get a private video reading. So that's just my way of saying thanks. And there'll be more contests to come as the channel grows. So thanks for being here today. So far you have God, perception, and family. I believe Capricorn got perception and Taurus got God. The Taurus reading was phenomenal. If you have that in your chart, definitely check that out. And love. Wow. So I think some things are changing with your perception of all of these things. Your spirituality, your family, maybe some things in love, a love lesson, something that might have went awry, or since it's Mercury retrograde, you might just be looking back fondly in the past. Illumination. So things are, yeah, I think there's definitely an awakening here. Things are starting to get clear. Why is the God card here, please, Spirit, for the collective of Cancer? Oops, these don't want to come out. They were flying for everybody else. Let me scoot up a little. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge it as the truth. And the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So that's what it's saying. So maybe you don't believe in love anymore. Not true love. Let's see. Let's get off this deck. Why is love all around you with God, please, Spirit? The scrolls, Akashic records, and soul contracts. So there might have been a relationship that caused you, to not believe in soulmates, twin flames, soul contracts anymore because it went awry or they didn't come back. But your ancestors are helping behind the scenes. I'm curious to see if it's like the Taurus reading, because that one was like an all hands on deck situation. Synastry. They're showing you the signs and synchronicities, or they're showing that to your person if you're already well aware. And it feels like the energy kind of seems like everybody's kind of stuck in their own corners, which has been your going story for a while now. Hopefully there'll be some movement. I think someone's waking up here. Why is the scrolls here for love is all around you? Yeah, there's the 6 of Cups, your little soulmate. Knight of Swords, so in comes some information. Somebody's figuring it out quite quickly. And then there's the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Swords here? With an apology. Page of Cups. So this person's realizing, you or this person's realizing this was a solid offer. This was a solid person. Why did they think that this person wasn't the real deal, Spirit? Well, there's Queen of Pentacles, so it could have been a motherly figure that got involved, an ex-wife, or they could have thought maybe you weren't really that stable. Which I don't get that feeling. I don't feel that. And by that stable, I meant like maybe they thought you didn't want any children. They had children and they needed somebody more motherly or more career focused. You know what I mean? Like with the Lovers, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles, they chose someone different. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles. Why is that there? Could be an earth sign. 3 of Cups. Yeah, they chose someone different. Either an earth sign or someone that would make their mom happy. Possibly went back to an ex-wife if they had children there, but it's caused a lot of pain. A lot of pain in this situation. Why are the peonies here for ancestral assistance? The World, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. They know what partnership that you're meant to be in, and they're trying to help you make this happen. And they're showing you the only thing that is real is love. And someone went down the wrong path. And they're starting to figure it out. Yeah, they're starting to figure it out. We have the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the Strength card, and the 2 of Wands. So they're coming to the conclusion now about what this really means to them and how deep it is. They've seen the signs, they've seen the synchronicities, and it's all coming to fruition. What sparks this awakening? What sparks this realization for this person, please, Spirit? Something possibly at work. There's that mother energy again. Or ex-wife. I'm not getting like the Empress type vibes from it. I'm getting more like there was an interference. Could have even been a female friend that they hold in high regard. But this person's going to kind of let them know, I think, the truth. What is this person going to tell them? That they interfered, I think. That they interfered. There's the Queen of Swords. They made the decision. They could have been spying on you or just felt that this person belonged with someone else. And they manifested a new beginning with this third party over here because of this friend or motherly energy. And there was an expectation, I think, that things would work out or that it would come back around, and it didn't. Okay, what's going to happen for October with this? Temperance, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. So you're not going to see it coming, I don't think, and you're a little bit scared of it. If you're the one that needs to approach, that could be why you're scared. If you're the one that is waiting, I think it's just going to freak you out because you're going to have to own your truth, hear their truth. And I mean, once you open that can of worms, you can't quite close it, you know? Yeah, because something's going to have to die. So someone's in a different relationship. But look at this with Justice and the Two of Cups. It's meant to be. It's time to come back together. What is that? Let's see, 13, 11. I feel around October 11th or 13th. There's going to be some type of movement. When's the new moon coming, or the full moon? Is it somewhere in there? Sorry, guys, I should have known that ahead of time. That's looking really good, though. I think this ties into perception. So let's see why perception's here. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So did you think that be willing to express love to receive love? Maybe you felt like you weren't good enough, or maybe they felt they weren't good enough for you. But I kind of get it is more like someone perceived this connection to be very different, like something that was at face value when it's actually a deep soul contract. Hot air balloon, yeah, release or a higher perspective. So that goes right in line with perception. Owl, deep knowing, inner wisdom, and this exact combo came out in Capricorn. And mask, denial, disloyalty, falsehoods, or illusions. So someone didn't speak their truth, someone didn't speak up, and not only that, they just lied. Lied. This isn't real, I'm not going to do it. Perception, why is that here, please, Spirit? They walked away. They perceived it wrong, and they walked away and offered that cup of love to someone else. They might have even thought it was just mature, too intense. Maybe it hadn't been going on that long, and it just burned out too bright, so they didn't trust it. But it caused a lot of anxiety. And they felt pretty bound. They still feel bound to it, but they felt very trapped within it at the time. And see, somebody self-sabotaged or had some very sneaky behavior and left the other one out in the cold. I feel like it was probably a ghosting. There's a lot of snow on that card. Competition and conflict. So there was a lot. The perception just screwed up this whole entire dynamic. And I think it was because the back and forth energy, you know, the runner-chaser dynamic, or the intensity, or the in and out. It was probably more like an emotional roller coaster because neither of you, I don't think, knew quite how to handle this when it came in. What about Owl and inner wisdom? So deep down, someone knows, it's weighing on them that they chose the wrong partnership. Mask and disloyalty, please. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So they were in denial. We knew that about the love, and it's been such a long time coming in. Did something fall on the floor? I don't know. It sounded like a card fell on the floor. No. It's been a long time coming in. I don't think they know how to fix it. Why? But look, 10 of Cups, guys. 2 10s right there. Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long, Spirit? It's got to be this. Oh, there's a tower. There was a tower in the past. and someone turned their back to this connection and just like found the strength to let it go. But the love's still in there. They never said, they never got to say how they felt. They just cut somebody out. They just cut somebody out. And they chose their head over their heart. Logically, this connection did not make sense to this person. And they just ignored their blessings. 4 of Cups. Wow. Okay, any further advice on this spread as far as perception, Spirit? Is the perception changing during October? Ooh, there's 2 9s. I think it is. Guys, it's looking like it. Look at this. 2 9s. 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords. They're realizing up at night, they're probably dreaming about how happy you made them. I don't know why. I think somebody sees somebody in their dreams that makes them really happy. They know this connection is like a twin flame soulmate. They've been figuring out how to approach, getting in information, trying to figure out who's single. The Lovers just fell on the floor. They're ready to make that choice in October. Is there a time frame? 3 of Cups. Was that literally 3 of Cups in Judgment? Cancer, you guys are just slaying the love department. Oh, I don't even know why I'm even here. This should all work out just fine by itself. So yeah, the Judgment and the Lovers. So the 23rd. 23rd sounds good too. I'm sticking to that. Page of Wands. Look at that. Judgment, Lovers, 3 of Cups, Page of Wands. Doesn't get any better than that. Well, the Taurus one was pretty dang good, so go check that one out, definitely. What about family? I love you. These are powerful words. The Union of Hearts. A love connection defies explanation, number 28. And was it you that 28 came out for like constantly last week? But how incredible is that? It's almost like you knew this person was your home. This person was your family. And I think your family got involved. Somebody's family got involved. Let's see. Yeah, children. It could have been because of children. Why is I love you here? Offense. The ball is in your court. And what fell on the ground here? Kinetics. Runner, chaser, dynamic. So you might have ran. And so now the ball's in your court. Some of you might have ran because they said I love you, and that was just too powerful for you. Others of you want to say I love you, and you never did. The Union of Hearts, please. Gosh. The friend and the colleague. Some of you might be romantically involved with a friend or a colleague, but your going story so far has been that there was someone that interfered, a friend or something in this connection, and they're going to make it right. So that's interesting. Let's see. Why is the friend and the colleague here? Because I don't think your friend understood it either. Like why? But look at this, the Lovers and the World. So they might have interfered, said something that made you think twice or thought you should be with someone else. I don't know quite how they interfered. Competition, conflict. They might have liked your person too. Some of you. They might have been jealous of it. Because look at this, 2 5s. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, so much conflict and just interference there. And the 8 of Pentacles, which is work, hard work. But I'm getting more like you worked with this person, they interfered with your forward progress. They did, definitely, if you worked with them. Even if they were just your friend. I'm getting the same message. I just think for some of you, it's different. 5 of Cups and the Page of Wands. So they regret this now. I think they regret. That's 3 5s, guys. Do they regret? Does the friend regret doing this? Are they going to make it right? Ooh, 4 1 is there. They're determined to come out. All right, so we have here, we have the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, the 4 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. So you've got all 4 5s here, which is change. So yes, this friend is going to tell you some stuff that you didn't know. They interfered. They totally got in the way of this connection. They can be a Leo. There's possibly a Leo. But basically, whatever they said or however they interfered, caused you to turn your back and have a certain level of expectation about this relationship that wasn't true. They might have told you, you know, this, no way this can be your soulmate. It isn't a solid offer. But it was. So what about offense? The ball is in their court with I love you, powerful words, please. Whoa. Okay. This is going to be a lot. Yeah, I think I was right on that. Good grief, have mercy. Look at all this major arcana, guys. So I do think for some of you, someone said I love you first, caused the other one to run. Family, children, friends involved. It was just a cluster from the get-go. But it caused this person to be very fearful and to feel really bound, like their hands are tied. They didn't like it. It just caused a lot of anxiety. So the moon, the 9 of wands, the Hierophant, they were sitting there like, I'm not ready to commit. I'm not, you know, they weren't having it. They stayed in the King of Swords, or you did, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, I mean, it's like that cycle closed out. I'm not moving on this. See, the Emperor's just right there with his little wand and his sword. No movement. And this king's got his sword up, already cut everything out with a moment of truth. So, caused somebody to run, and it never came back around. It just closed out the cycle. And now everybody's holding back their feelings. So when you ran after they said I love you, or however that resonates, something about that. Somebody was ready to commit. Somebody else wasn't. They tried to force their hand possibly. And the whole thing went to crap after that. Yeah, 9 of wands. Which this one's more victorious. You know, he's like, I'm going to get it. It's going to happen. But all that did was lead to stagnation. A stalemate there. Why is the runner-chaser dynamic here? Somebody wanted to build a partnership. It was a burden. 10 of wands. 7 of cups. So there was some doubt. Confusion. And then the Queen of Cups. But they knew, deep down they know, oh my gosh, I love this person. You knew that. You didn't know why, I don't think. What about children and family? Queen of Wands, death. So there could have been a divorce with the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 8 of Cups, and death. So for some of you, this could have happened like right after a divorce or something that went wrong with home that affected your children, which only added to it. Others of you, I think that you just thought, man, this is just lust. It's not real. I want something more solid, more homey, more like motherly for my children. And that's not to say you're not motherly. That's just for a couple of you. I don't know how to explain that. But somehow or another, someone's mother, ex-wife, parental figure, somehow, aunt possibly interfered here and caused the death of this and for them to walk away. And they didn't do it maliciously. I think they really thought that this person was meant to be with someone else, and they just didn't know. So any further advice for the family column? So the Hermit and the Page of Cups. So they're just sitting there thinking, or you are right now, how do I approach? How do I make this apology? I think you just have to do it. How would Cancer's person react if they were to approach? The 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. And you can do it quickly with the Knight of Swords. They're fine with that. And the Ace of Swords. I think that would give them some truth and clarity. They'd probably feel a lot better. I think they're just as confused about this as you are. What about love and illumination? I feel like those go together. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Even your separation, I feel, has its gift. That's number 13. Illumination, please. Demonstrate love. Find out what's important to those you love and act on it. See, true love. Who got this? Was it Taurus? This love is once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime, guys, with miracles and blessings and love. Come on. Why is this so hard? Miracles and blessings. That's defense. So I think that's the ball is in their court, which is kind of opposite. Puzzle pieces, figuring it out. And the heart. Deep love, unconditional love. I think in the defense, the ball is in their court. I think it caused this connection caused somebody to be really defensive and put their guard up. What about true love? The garden, the bright side, healing, and reflection. Let's get some tarot on this. This one's pretty given. So I think like it's illuminated. The puzzle piece is here. You know where your heart is. You know this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. How are they going to figure that out, Spirit? How will they figure this out? You got the Magician, the High Priestess. It's a deep knowing. And the Star. The Empress came out too. Got all this major arcana. And the Two of Swords. So for the masculine Cancers, I think you're going to figure out that this person that you thought wasn't going to be like this motherly, compassionate, you know, Queen of Pentacles lady actually is. It wasn't Queen of Wands. It wasn't just lust. And you have a deep knowing. And look, Judgment. It's time. What's going to bring about Judgment, Spirit? How's that going to happen? Death of something. So we've got to let this old cycle close out. What is death here for? Stop taking your time. It's been too long. Don't worry that it's taken too long. For whoever needs to hear that. Let the cycle close out. Have the strength to go forward. Once you figure it out. But someone's very fearful. Why are they so fearful? Or why is it so hidden? Oh, because they've been hurt before. The Three of Swords. And they've been left before. With the Eight of Cups. What will this person do? Oh, yeah, they've been definitely left before. And probably ghosted. There's the Hermit and the Page of Swords in there. Sometimes that's a ghosting combo. How would Cancer's person react? Let's do this. See if it gives us anything different. Or how do they feel? How does Cancer's person feel about this connection? They've been very patient. Or they waited a long time, but it was a burden. Like they couldn't figure out how come they couldn't let you go either. And it's caused them to be very guarded. Why are they guarded? Because they stay up at night knowing that they lost their soulmate. They lost their true love. And they don't understand why. Because to them, they figured it out, I think, a lot quicker than you did. But they know that they also thought, okay, maybe it's just about the passion. And they're confused. And they're seeing it in a different perspective as well. But I feel like they're seeing it in a different perspective as trying to release the energy. But every time they do, it comes back to them how much they love you. The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Wow. So they're very receptive. They are completely I mean, the Queen of Cups is, you know, the most love in the deck. She loves hard. She loves good. She loves right, you know. But she's holding back. She's not saying anything. She's definitely not telling anybody that you're still her happiness. Or his happiness, however that works. Wow. All right, let's get a couple of these guys to wrap it up. All right, what message do we have for the Cancerians regarding the spread today? Inner peace. I think deep down you know this is going to bring you peace. Love just came out again. You got love twice. Reparenting yourself so that all those things, the people that have walked away from you, have hurt you, have, you know, kind of messed with your soul a little bit, gave you the Three of Swords all the time. It's saying, like, let that go. Re-love yourself internally. Heal that inner child so that, you know, you don't have that anymore. And intimacy, Capricorn got that too. And then here in one more. So you got love twice. There's no way there's no denying this connection. I think it brought you a deep, deep sense of intimacy and sexual freedom. So that might be why it's hard to figure out. You might have had a really strong sexual connection with this person, and it was like that had to be all it was. But it wasn't. It's that way because this is your twin flame, your soulmate. Let's get some angel answers here. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So if financial reasons are a reason why, you're not taking that step towards love, they're saying don't worry about it. The universe will catch you. And you never know. Like that, other person could be sitting on a gold mine. They could win the lottery tomorrow, When you're on the right path, it'll always work out. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So it's saying if you feel divinely guided, if this is your message, it's time to reach out. This person definitely loves you. Definitely 100% still cares about you. And they'll be very receptive. Well, thank you, Cancer. I hope this message resonates. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks, and take care.